All right, I'm just gonna go do a quick trend review and show what happened. So in the morning, you had this demand. You had this demand come in. You had some selling pressure, basically selling on the way down, buying on the way up. Actually, buying on the way down, buying on the way up. Right over here, you had 5,000 contracts. That's not that much, but it's pretty. The wave has a lot, and most of the volume is right here and up here. And then after that, you had demand, but this demand was really pathetic. So you don't really know what's going to happen. Then here was the clue where you were pull back in a spring position and look at the demand that came in. So the defending support basically bag holding. The sellers, the breakdown, people who are shorting, it's someone else is buying everything that they're shorting. That's identified right here where you have 12,000 contracts from support, from a spring. And that led to this. And finally, eventually went up and there was a climax. Yes, it's a pathetic climax in a base, and it actually looks like a base breakout, but it was a climax. And after that, right here is the trap. Here, where it says 20, it's 20,000 contracts. It looks like a breakout. Right here, it looks like a breakout, right? But it's not a breakout. It's selling to breakout buyers, just like the spring sold to short sellers, and they basically 12,000 and reversed. Here you had 20,000 for the breakout buyers, and it reversed. The 20,000 was accompanied by 16,000 right here, which broke down the market and supply came in. So you have climax, you have a test, you have a false breakout, 16,000 on the way down. Here, where supply came in on big price volume, and to finish the day off here by then doing one rally and then finally breaking down into a climax. Climax right here. Now, it might just bounce a little or something, I don't know, because this is a breakout level on a higher time frame. So obviously, you might have a bounce from it, and short sellers exit it on that breakout level because that's not a level you want to be at and ride a potential reversal or go through all of that. So they just exited at this area. So what's the key observations? One, climaxes important. Second, false breakouts and false breakdowns. False breakdown here, false breakout here. How do you know they're false? You know they're false because they don't hold, and instead the low gets taken out and it moves totally against them. So these are trapped. The buyers here are trapped, right? Just like right here, those sellers are trapped. It goes all the way up. So those are important things to note, because those areas where you have trapped buyers and sellers, here you have trapped sellers, they can become resistance areas, and trapped buyers can become support areas. And that's about it. I was waiting for this move, but it just moved too fast and too confusing. So, and offered nothing in terms of a pullback. It just kept on going. So this is very hard to trade. And some days I like this. Anyway, today I think the market finally closed red on the ES. So that's, I think this is setting up a turning point. On the daily chart, it closed red. So might be ready to pull back. So we'll see if it's ready for more short trades. Over the past couple of days, it's basically been long. Right? A lot of long trades have been working, but now I think it's the other way around, at least temporarily, since the market failed. And it made a nice base and it couldn't go up. So that basically says there's a problem. And that problem may be just a pullback, just a pullback to a support level. There are a number of support levels, okay, that are evident on the daily. So we'll be looking at those levels. I think they're very important. Today, the selling pressure, holy cow. Yeah, it's pretty significant. On other types of charts, if you take a look at higher time frame Renko or high brick size Renko, there's a lot of pressure, enough to really do some damage, or at least set up a pullback. So that's what I'm looking for. I'll see if the demand now just sets up springs and is false demand and just continues on the way down. But we'll be taking to look to see if the down waves are bigger than the up waves. If the down waves are bigger than the up waves, you have a downtrend, period. If the up waves are bigger than the down waves, you have an uptrend. That's the way I view it. Some folks will just say, okay, higher low, higher high. But a lot of times, trends are more complicated than that. And you can also detect it another way, which is by the size of the up waves versus the down waves. Up waves are bigger than the down waves, you must have an uptrend, and down waves are bigger than up waves, you must have a downtrend. So that's another way. Anyway, so right here you have climax, and I think that's it. All right, take care. Bye.